the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic is out there with Winslow. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Cunningham is out there with Lee, and it's Diallo in at the small forward position. Now, here's Cunningham. The teardrop falls in.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. The shot comes out, and the Trailblazers going the other way. Harris passes to Lillard. Shoots from 12. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's the strength of Lillard's game right there. Gorgeous arc, too, on that jump shot. Up in the air a little bit more.
Pass to Diallo. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Lee. Dishes it to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against Indiana.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Diallo drops in the layup for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here is Harris, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. For Portland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Nurkic, and that one good.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham looking it over, driving inside. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Harris. And also like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He can put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Here's Lee after the basket by Yusuf Nurkic. Olynyk dishes to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Diallo. Olynyk trying to break loose. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now, here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Harris drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Inside, Here's Winslow. Second chance shot. The rebound by Grant. Pistons trail by 8. Here's Cunningham. The shot missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Harris. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. The Pistons have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
Now here's Diallo. His last outing, 16 points for him. And it's Lee penetrating. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Portland leading by 8. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Basketball.
Cunningham with it. He had 15 points last outing. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
So it's the Pistons now. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Cunningham's shot is off.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Harris after the basket by Detroit. Over in the corner, Lillard. Back to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the basket by Detroit. And it's Harris off the drive. In the corner, Winslow with it. Back to Harris. To the inside. And the dunk by Winslow.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Cunningham kicks to Grant. The pass to Cunningham. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
A different look here for Detroit. Bagley, he's checked in for Olynyk, and McDermott subbed in for Diallo. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simons is checked in. Here's Cunningham. That one a little long.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Getting the foul on the shot.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen?
Substitution.
Underneath in the post, it's Grant and Olynyk. Lee out there with Cunningham. And it's Diallo in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, G in their last game against the Pacers really lit up the floor. He finished with 47 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here he goes. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
He kicks to Ingles. Down low, Nurkic. Detroit with the rebound. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road. He's been a stretch big his entire career as Kelly Olynyk becomes a weapon as a five-man out on the perimeter.
Lee outside. To the middle. Here's Diallo. Rejected by Harris. Lillard outside. Pass to Harris. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for Portland. And Olynyk came into the NBA as a shooter, and he has been as advertised.
Well, he also, Kevin, does a great job of using the shot to set up other action. So he'll pump fake with the long draw guys out, put the ball on the floor, and make the next play. And that's where he becomes extremely dangerous.
Here's Diallo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Grant finds Lee. Back to Grant. Over Harris. No good from Grant.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Nurkic. That one, no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here. Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Cunningham, rejected by Harris. And now Portland on the break. Harris with the ball. Lillard from outside. Detroit with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Now here's Cunningham. Ingles covering. That's tipped. One-on-one fast break. Nurkic, the pass to Harris. To the paint. Nurkic trying to get open. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Now, here's Cunningham. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Now, Olynyk. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham gets the bucket. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation, about as well as anybody.
Here's Harris, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 12.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Cunningham. Over Hart. Cunningham's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 15. Hart kicks to Lillard. Back to Hart. On the wing, Harris. Down low. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist here tonight. Detroit's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Lee passes to Olynyk. Unloads from 13. Misses off the right iron.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Lillard the pass to Harris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Olynyk.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And Harris drops them both. And so Grant will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 19-point game. He dishes it to Hayes. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Harris inside, covered by Hayes. A nice shot by Simons.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Detroit's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Hayes the pass to Grant. Back to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Rejected by Harris.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Portland ahead by 26 points as we get... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Winslow. Josh Hart out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Harris, and it's Nurkic in at the center. Here's Cunningham after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Got it. Good job in the low post. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Lillard. Passes it to Hart. Now the dish to Lillard. From deep. And Lee pulls it down. Detroit's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now, here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Now, here's Hart. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Diallo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the injury troubles for Jusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially. Just the broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with the team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Now here's Diallo. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Rejected by Harris. And he gets it back. Goes back up. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They host the Spurs after this one. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, their longest of the season. Harris looking it over. Feeds to Winslow. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Winslow's got 7.
You know, sometimes you wonder how great defenders, when they play offense, know how to take advantage of good defense. Winslow did there.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Detroit making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Lee against Lillard. There's the pass to Diallo. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And he comes up with the deuce. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Portland.
Lillard scanning the floor. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's Diallo. Right wing. Olynyk against Nurkic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Diallo. No good on the triple.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And here is Hart. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. On the wing, Harris. And the jam by Harris.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's McDermott. He's got 9. Lee dishes to McDermott. Winslow with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And slam dunk by Harris.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution
at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Lillard with the rebound. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 16-6 run. A nice shot by Harris.
Head up, scanning the floor. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Great point guard play from him that time.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Now Harris. Following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Harris passes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Lee kicks to Olynyk to the left side wing. Now here's Cunningham, defended by Hart. Here's Diallo, rejected by Harris. He takes it in, and it's Winslow that time on the assist by Harris. Winslow's got 9. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Pass to Diallo. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Finished off the break. And that's 11 points for Justice Winslow.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now here's Cunningham, defended by Hart.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why.
Ooh. Okay. There's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
To the inside. Rejected by Harris.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Detroit with the rebound. Diallo with it. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Pass to Harris. 1:30 left in the third. Up and in on the layup. Harris has got 32 points.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Lee finds Olynyk. Now here's McDermott. Tight defense on him to stop the run. Olynyk trying to break loose.
Man, I saw that block coming from a mile away. Winslow really times that rejection perfectly.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Lee. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And the call will be against Harris. That's his third foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Rejected by Harris. Here's Hart. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Hart's got 5 points so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Joseph. He has 5. Inside, here's McDermott again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
From 15 feet away, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Portland holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this. He's checked in for Detroit. And Portland with a change here, too. Harris is checked in. Now here's Hayes. Ingles covering. Joseph looking around. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
Grant is out there with Bagley. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Corey Joseph. That's the group for Detroit right now. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. Outside, Bagley. Back to Joseph. Banked in off the glass. Joseph's got 5 points in the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Harris outside. To the middle. Eubanks the pass to Harris. It's good. Harris has got 39.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Hayes. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Passes to Harris. Down low. Here's Watford. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Joseph, the pass to Grant. Rejected by Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. A different look here for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Bagley. And it's Edwards in for Corey Joseph. Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Harris. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Outside, Edwards. Kicks to Hayes. Drives to the hoop. The rebound by Watford. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Johnson sinks that one from the post.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Now here's Hayes. D right on him. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for him. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that, you know, Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Edwards inside, Dunn covering. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brent, is someone with on-court and front office experience, just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
Johnson against Jackson. Out to the right wing. Lots of room. And he knocks down the jumper.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Portland. In the corner, it's Harris. There's the triple. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for G.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
And, yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Over in the corner, Edwards buries it from three-point range.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.